You know, back in March 25th, 2018, you know, I had a house fire. You know, I lost my grandmother and my baby brother. It was rough for me. I had every right to, you know, give up basketball. You know, I was a little bit lost, you know, that first month, but my friends, you know, family stuck with me, and you know, it was bigger than me, and I was, you know, God kept me in His palm. And I just blessed to be out there. Like I just keep saying blessed because, you know, I'm not supposed to be in this position right now. But, you know, I'm here and I'm thriving for sure.
The thing is, I get to be on shows like this and have opportunities like this, and to see the analytically proficient players. So a lot of great things with Jared. And then Davion is someone who kept giving him confidence to take it even if he missed. And I think there's a step to becoming a great shooter. First, you have to rep it and practice it where you get confidence. But the next thing is everyone's pass, but you really can't stop his three. And as he got better and better with that, allowed Oklahoma State to have more and more success. Deuce McBride is somebody that 1.34 points per possession, which is elite, and an elite point guard. So assist rate was off the charts. Pick and roll was tremendous. So he's another outstanding player. I mean, we can go on. Well, and that's the great thing about they get an opportunity to do that here. And as we all know, when you get older, you usually improve your shot because your athleticism starts to diminish.
How about the anticipation there, Bones Hyland? You put the basketball down around him, you can forget it because he's taking it and going the other way.
Are you allowed to tell players anything?
Yeah, it's one of those important things where you have to know what your strengths are. If you're a shooter, then shoot it. If you're a rebounder, run out.
Gets into the lane, going against Johnny Juzang, crosses him over. Oof. Bones, you're going to make a lot of bones doing that. It's going to be the case with Ben Simmons when he came out of LSU, that he would become a competent perimeter shooter where you'd have to go out and guard him. And he's gone the other way.
Bones Hyland finished with 17 points. Here, take a look at some of the highlights.
He wound up playing the point guard position and made really good decisions, not just with the ball in the half court, but he was excellent on the defensive end, and his activity level, we've talked about it. The ball finds the most active players, and he was the most active player in the first half, or excuse me, in the first game.
And Jay, given his size, it would be important for him to be able to show how well he can manage the game because he'll be a point guard at the next level. I thought he was steady, his decision-making terrific. Look at the eyes up there and the on-dime delivery right there. Bones Hyland was absolutely...
Here with Bones Hyland, the star of Game 1, making shots off the dribble, facilitating, defending. Bones, how'd you feel out there?
Felt great, you know. I haven't played in about four days, honestly, you know. Dealing with a growing injury, but it was good to, you know, get back out there. And
this is a moment you've waited for really your whole life.
Yes,
what are the feelings just of showing out in a game like this with, you know, all these GMs in the stands?
It just tells you, like, you know, I'm a competitor, and you know, I can't control whether, you know, we get kicked out of March Madness, you know, things like that. But I'm blessed to be out here and put on a show.
What are the main things that you think you can bring to the next level?
My scoring abilities, my playmaking abilities, and, you know, just my shooting abilities. That's big.
So you're from Delaware, and I don't know if everyone knows kind of your story, what you've been through, your path until this point. Can you give us kind of an abbreviated version of, you know, where Bones Hyland started, what you went through, and how you got here today?
You know, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. You know, it's a small city. You know, small city, big dreams, and, you know, you gotta have that chip on your shoulder. You gotta be a dog, honestly. And I got it from the ground up, and now I'm here. You know, I just feel blessed, honestly, because I went through a lot. You know, my life story, the tragedy that I had, you know, the fire, stuff like that. So I'm just blessed to be out here.
Yeah, if you could just expand on that story a little bit. The house fire, you had an injury.
You know, back in March 25th, 2018, you know, I had a house fire. You know, I lost my grandmother and my baby brother. It was rough for me. I had every right to, you know, give up basketball. You know, I was a little bit lost, you know, that first month, but my friends, you know, family stuck with me, and you know, it was bigger than me, and I was, you know, God kept me in His palm. And I just blessed to be out there. Like I just keep saying blessed because, you know, I'm not supposed to be in this position right now, but, you know, I'm here and I'm thriving for sure.
And having that mindset to come out here and kill in front of all these teams, you know, really impressive stuff. So we're going to break down your game, and we're going to show kind of some of the things that you do at a really high level, and also compare you to another NBA guard we've talked about, Emmanuel Quickly. I think you have a lot of similarities with your game and style of play. So the main no-no against you is don't go under ball screens,
no,
right?
Sir. No,
Can't do it. So what's your read here? What are you looking at?
You know, it's a double drag option, you know, but he went under. I seen him go on the first one, then he went on the second one, and I just knew I let it go from there. there.
Yeah, deep range.
Yeah.
Bones Hyland can shoot it from anywhere on the floor, and that's what we've seen from Emmanuel Quickly.
Yes, sir.
Another guy who was in college for a couple years, and people question, okay, can he play point guard? How is he
Yeah.
going to fit at the next level?
Yep.
Go under, splash.
Yep.
Have you watched much of him?
Yes, that's my boy.
A lot of Emmanuel Quickly in your game. Okay, and then a little bit of sauce here, mixing them up.
Yep.
The step back game, your footwork, your balance. You can beat switches with your ability to shoot it off the dribble.
Yep.
Quickly, very similar. A little sidestep here, right?
Yes, sir, quick.
So you see the similarities.
Yes, a lot for sure.
Okay, so at VCU, maybe not always as locked in defensively,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know, you're worried about the screen.
Yeah.
You were called upon to score
Yeah.
so much, but I think you have it inside of you to be a lockdown defender, 6'9" wingspan. Take me through this play.
You know, he trying to go off a lot of actions, but I just kept fighting through. No middle right there, you know. Just try to keep containing him and then, you know, crowd him. And then I read that right there. I knew he was coming back over, and then I just made a big play.
Yeah, digging down on the ball,
Yeah.
using that length.
Yes,
So
sir.
what are these next few weeks, months going to be like for you, and how excited are you for the NBA draft and when you finally hear your name called?
Honestly, you know, like I just keep saying, it's just a blessed moment. Like, I'm really not supposed to be in this position right now, but just God kept me here. And like, I come from a small city, but it's big dreams for sure. And just hearing my name called, I can, you know, show the youth, show the, you know, the kids back in Wilmington, you can do it too.
Well, big dreams, Bones, making those dreams come true.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you taking the time.
Yes,
man.
sir, Mike. Appreciate you.
Back to you guys.